A celebration of the rich, colourful, diverse arts and culture of Africa's biggest nation, Nigeria, is coming to London. The event, Naija in the Park, is the first of its kind in Britain. The open-air festival is taking place at Brockwell Park in Lambeth. One of the groups performing is Villy and the Extreme Volume. Let's take a look.
Yeah, 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 yeah. She find her hot, sexy, pretty, beautiful. I did suspect her. And if she find well.
I'm joined in the studio by the organiser of this event, Moradey Adewunmi. Thank you very much indeed for coming in. Tell us a little bit about Naija in the Park. It's going to take place a week today. Just who are you hoping will attend and what's it all about?
Naija in the Park is a celebration of Nigerian art and culture through our music and our dance. It's the first that's ever happening in London. So we're bringing together Nigerians and friends of Nigeria, everyone. It's free entry. It's a community event. So we're using that as a platform to bringing everyone, but to share, Nigeria's very rich and beautiful culture, music, dance, food. So much.
It's the first of its kind to have happened in the UK. Are you surprised, given the links, the obvious links between Nigeria and the UK, that there isn't more of this at the moment?
We were surprised because, we normally have another event, which is Yoruba Arts, but, people come to us and say, Yorubas are Nigerians, but we have many, many other Nigerians, so how come we are not celebrating Nigeria? And with the ties we have where, Nigerians have been here for many years and the British colonized Nigeria as well, we should be doing something to celebrate our rich culture in England. So we thought, okay, let's take a try and launch it, and that's what we've done.
And you've grown up and been educated in Nigeria and in England.
Yes.
Is this part of your sort of love fusion of the two cultures? Are you hoping that maybe to get all parts of Nigerian culture together in England will form a bond that can continue? You can do more events like this throughout the next few years?
Yes, we hope it will continue into an annual event, and we're using this as, like we say, a social, cultural, educational platform for community cohesion. So things, Nigerians here, they don't understand about the British culture. They can understand it there because you have people, we say Nigerian British or Nigerian Nigerians, so we can all come together and say this is who we are outside Nigeria.
And where did you get the idea from? Have you done anything like this before?
Yes, we have an annual event called the Yoruba Arts Festival, which is in its 6th year in Colurful Park. But our love is just for love and arts and culture. And we see that as the best way to educate people in having a better sense of self, in developing their economy, environment, neighbours. And it's, we just think arts and culture is a beautiful thing to celebrate.
Also in London, which has such great diversity and also such a great musical heritage of a whole different mix of flavours. It's the perfect place, to hold something like this, especially when, and you talk about sort of Nigerian music and Nigerian food and Nigerian culture. It has many different strands to it as well. So I assume a lot of people are going to learn a lot of different things about Nigerian culture. Maybe they didn't know, even if they are Nigerian. Yes,
many Nigerians I meet. Many haven't been to Nigeria. They have Nigerian names. They have no idea of the culture or the music. So when we play things like Afrobeat or Akbala or Juju, they're like, are you sure that's Nigerian music? So we're going to showcase all of this, different types of Nigerian music, Nigerian food, Nigerian clothing. And we try and encourage people who are Nigerians and not Nigerians, we say friends of Nigeria, to come and share and explore and have an adventure with us.
And you have a background in business as well.
Yes.
And part of this, you hope, will be also a chance for people to network.
Yes. It's, we also have market vendors. We have local community organizations and businesses, local vendors who are little business people, but they don't have the opportunity to set up. So we encourage them to come there, and there they can network, sell their products, services, and just bring people to generally have like this unified sense of we're sharing and communicating and networking at the same time.
And tell us a bit about the Yoruba Arts Trust that you set up. Why did you set that up 7 years ago? Why did you do that?
When I came to England, I found that, you know, a lot of people, even though they were Nigerians or Africans, had no sense of self. So you hear of children, you know, with the guns and the gangs, and they were just empty. And I found that if you had something of your culture in you, it gave you a sense of purpose, a sense of self to go and achieve and be ambitious. So we set up the arts charity to promote Yoruba arts and culture. But Yorubas, as we know, are the largest group of people taken away from Africa. And you have them in Latin America, in the West Indies. So we say that is a platform in bringing people together, in sharing our similarities more than our dissimilarities, because we tend to find, oh, you're West Indian, oh, I'm African, oh, you're Guinean. So let's all come together and celebrate that. And with that, we can be unified. And so we created the Yoruba Arts Charity, and with that we do lots of arts and cultural events, and Naija in the Park is our latest one.
And I guess Naija in the Park is also great because in London we're lucky enough to have so much freedom and so many opportunities to do different things that you could often find yourself maybe losing some of that heritage or finding other interests and things. And I guess what's going to happen in Naija in the Park, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're going to hopefully have people from all age groups and backgrounds, so that people can reconnect maybe with sort of, you know, different age groups and hear different stories from different times and things like that. And tell us again where it is happening and when.
Naija in the Park is happening next week, Saturday, the 27th, Brockwell Park. It's free entry. It starts from 12 to 9. We shut everyone out at 8 o'clock, but it's from 12 to 8. It's food, drink, music, dance, African clothes, businesses, and we encourage everyone to come.
Well, let's just have a little listen, if we can, to some of the music that's going to be performing this time next week.
Yes, please.
She find her hot, sexy, pretty, beautiful. I did suspect her. And if she find well. Now who invite her? She don't value. She don't get time. Meet for one joint with them.
So Moradey, tell us about the music. Why have you chosen the certain music that is going to be there? Is it because they are the most popular Nigerian bands in the UK, or?
We try to encourage Nigerians who are here, who have that music and creativity, instead of looking back towards Nigeria. It's even cheaper for us as well. But Vili and the Extreme Volume are touring from Nigeria, but they're an Afrobeat band. They're going to be at Glastonbury. They're headlining at a stage in Glastonbury as well, so that's good for us. And Afrobeat music is it's like, you say, Nigerian music that has gone to the whole world. So I'm very excited about Afrobeat music, and it's, you know, different offshoots of that. And then we have jazz, and we know that, you know, we have Nigerian jazz, Yoruba jazz, but you have Nigerians who play jazz, but it's kind of transcended cultures and all kinds of stuff. So we have jazz, we have Afrobeat, we have juju. Juju is influenced by Islamic music, and then we have gospel music. So we try to do Islamic, Christian music, traditional music, jazz, Afrobeat, but it's just to showcase our rich musical culture.
Yeah, a real mix. Well, Moradey, thank you very much for coming in, and best of luck with it. A week today, that's in Lambeth, and yeah, I hope it all goes really well.
Please do come.
Yeah, I will. Thank you very much.